I'm your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, October 30th to Monday, November 6th, 2017. Now, what's going on for you this week, Capricorn, is we've got Mercury hanging out right here in your 11th house of your goals and of your dreams and of your hopes for the future, okay? So I think what you're trying to figure out here is where you see your life going, what it is that you want, okay? What are some dreams and some ambitions and some things that you have just for the future, and how can you feel more comfortable and more authentic being yourself, okay? I think that's what's coming up this week, that you're gonna have to figure out what is it that you want and you alone want, and not everyone else, and really having to dig deep to uncover some old stuff, okay, and to move past it, to move forward, okay? I think that's what's going on there for you. The reason why I say that's going to be so important is because Mercury here is in a square with the nodes this week, and whenever a planet squares the nodes, I think it's super important. It's like a big message from like God or the universe to say, hey, focus on this part of your life and don't forget about it, and really pay attention to what I'm trying to do here with all of that going on. And a lot of times when a planet squares the nodes, we don't want to focus on it. We're scared to focus on it. It's hard to focus on it, okay? Or we don't understand why it's important and why we need to focus on it. And I think the message here this week is it is important, even if you don't know why or don't understand why, and you need to make sure you have a vision for your future, where your goals are, where you see your life going, and that you figure out what it is that you want for your future as you move in that direction, okay? I think if you can really focus on your goals and who it is that you are or want to be in order to express yourself authentically, it's going to help you here to open up some doors where the North Node is in your 8th house, to make some changes here to point your life in a direction it really needs to go in, okay? And to end or begin some things to feel better about your life, okay? And your goals really being the key to that, really needing to understand where you see your life going first before you can start making some changes to point it in that direction and to get there, okay? So I think that's what's happening there. I think as you're trying to think about some things going on with your goals, it could be a little bit uncomfortable here where Chiron is in your 3rd house, okay? Since Chiron is making a trine over here to Mercury, and Chiron being in your 3rd house of talk and of communication, okay? So I think it could be a little uncomfortable for you to think or to communicate about some of these goals that you have and about where you see your life going. Maybe you still don't understand why you need these goals or what these goals mean to you, or maybe you're communicating about them with other people, and for some reason this communication isn't falling into place in the right way. Other people aren't understanding what's going on, something along those lines. I think that could be coming up for you. You needing to realize it's okay if your community or if other people don't understand where your goals are going and what you're trying to do here, okay? And it's okay even if you yourself don't understand what kind of goals you want and need, but really needing to focus on new goals, new dreams, a new future for yourself, and learning and figuring out what it is that you want that to be, and learning to love it and to accept it, okay? And to create something that really is important to you, okay? So I think that's what's going on there as you're really trying to figure out some goals and where you see your life going. Also, here are some hard things maybe coming up when it comes to in your insides and internally, some stuff going on with Saturn here in your 12th house of your insides, okay? And Saturn also in the same square to Chiron. So also trying to commit to some goals here that can make you more comfortable in your life, put your life in a better direction, but again, having some uncomfortable feelings that are coming up, not understanding why you need to do what you need to do, and also having some things perhaps from the past as well that are still hanging around, bringing you down too, that you also need to get over, but at the same time needing to commit to getting right with yourself, being more comfortable with what's going on, understanding your life, and working towards some new goals for the future. And I think if you can do those two things, working towards some new goals for the future and getting right with yourself about this direction your life is going in, it's really going to help you here where Uranus is, to build something that's important to you emotionally, to build a home life, build a family life, work better with home and family, to find more of that stability in life that you've been missing, and to just feel better about yourself, okay? With Saturn here at the very end of the week making a trine over to Uranus in your 4th house of home and family, okay? And it's almost like you need to sit through some of this uncomfortable communication and some of these uncomfortable things going on internally with you as you try to work out some of your goals and stuff inside, so that you can find the insights here about your home life and about how you can bring more stability into your life, and about how you can find more of that peace at your core that could come up unexpectedly out of nowhere, some insights towards the end of the week, okay? And I think once those things start coming to you about your home life and about your foundations of your life and about where you see your life going, you're also going to need to learn how to balance it here where Venus is in your 10th house of career, okay? So it's not just enough to start to understand what you need to do to feel more comfortable emotionally in life and to build on something here very core to your being, but also to figure out how you can take these things that are very core to your being that are coming up and build a life off of them moving forward, have a career with them, move your life in the right direction, okay? Really begin to build something that can increase your social standing, give you the reputation that you want, and move your life in the right direction, okay? With the opposition Uranus and Venus here and needing to work both together. It's not just having a home life and just having a career. It's saying, how can you do all of it? How can you have a goal for the future that you want? How can you get right with it on the inside? And then how can you take this goal and build on it, not only so it makes you comfortable, but that it lasts and give you the reputation that you want, okay? So it's just like working a lot of this stuff together coming in this week. And I think if you can focus here on how you can build a career after all of this stuff comes to you and how you can build a reputation doing what you want, it's going to help you to get more comfortable with yourself, find that peace that you've been looking for, and again, make some of these changes you need to make and feel more comfortable about making these changes you need to make in your life, okay? So as this happening there, the last thing that I do want to talk about is full moon coming in. It's going to be right here in your 5th house of happiness. All right, the very end of the week. So I think you've been thinking a lot lately about what makes you happy, also about romantic relationships in some way, or about kids. And I think you need to tie up any loose ends that you have with kids, romantic relationships, passion projects too, being ruled by this, okay? And about what makes you happy so that you can start to throw yourself more fully in the next 2 weeks into your goals and into your dreams and to where your life goes, okay? I know it's kind of hard to say, stop doing something that makes you happy to end something that's very close to your heart here, but I think you need to finish doing that in whatever way so that you can feel more comfortable with your life and start to focus on some of your goals and start to focus on some of your dreams here. It's like that's the most important thing for you right now, is for you to envision where your life is going, okay, even if it doesn't make yourself happy, okay? And I think you need to figure out this week, is there anything you can do to make yourself happy and to finish doing all of that stuff so that you can start to more freely focus on some other big dreams and goals of yours without feeling too uncomfortable, okay? Hope that makes sense. Anyways, that's what I've got for you this week. Your card for the week. Oh, one other thing I missed too. As you're focusing on some of your goals, you may also here have to allow yourself to explore other options and to communicate in different ways with other people as well, okay? As you do all of that with the sun here making a trine to Neptune at the full moon, okay? Anyways, that's what I've got there. Now your card for the week is the 5 of Swords reversed, okay? This to me is a card actually of not wanting to fight anymore and of not fighting. Maybe you were wronged recently, you know, from some of the stories I hear from my Capricorns. I feel like there's a lot of that that's been going on. Not quite feeling like people are there for you and people have been helping you this week, and I think the message is you just need to let that go. People have hurt you, maybe you have hurt people. It's, you know, don't fight anymore. If you can make amends with people, try to make amends. Try to make things better, not only with other people, but with yourself internally too. And I think just move on, okay, and find the silver lining into it and just focus on creating a life for you that's better. I think that's what you need to focus on this week. Whatever happened in the past, happened in the past. You can't go back. It's very hard to change things that happened in the past, but what you can change is your future, and you can make your future better. And I think that's what I want to leave with you this week. Focus on creating a future that is better for you, that can heal everything that's happened to you lately that has not been good. And if you focus on finding that future for you, all of these things that have been hard for you at home and with family and to feel happy are going to disappear as you start to realize life is a lot better than you think it is, and then you think it can be once you start to move forward, okay? So that's what I've got for you this week. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. I hope you liked it. If you do, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.